Bro. God damn. Wow, okay. First frame, huh? Alright. Wait, what? So far, this game has a lot of style. This looks really sick so far. Bro, you can even paint your nails, bro. And it doesn't matter how much. You can even like do different like length of nail. Like what? You can remove sleeves. All right, listen, man. I'm not saying this makes a game great, okay? I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, like, I've never seen this before. The customization in this game is, like, nothing I've seen before. I know what the delay is between, like, dodges and, like, blocking or whatever, but, like...
Well, that was a really good attempt.
I do think this guy is not very good at the game.
Thanks for joining.
Nah, listen, dude. Come on. Come on. You can't end on a loss. Recording in 3, 2, 1. What's good, Kingdom? Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to check out some stuff from the brand new game that's coming soon, I think. Code Vein 2. Now I briefly like talked about this game when I was reacting to I believe Xbox Showcase, I believe. I don't know. Something like that. I predicted like, oh wait, this looks like Code Vein, and then boom. Code Vein 2, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna check out all the videos that are out right now. I'm probably gonna react to one of the videos I already seen, but I can, you know, talk a bit more about it, because, you know, if I'm reacting to like a whole long live stream of all games, I can't really go in depth or like, you know, say a lot. Yep, that's my content after all. So yeah, cool. All right, so with that being said, this is the announcement trailer. Here we go. See if I get captions. No, captions are disabled on this video. Very stupid. Oh yeah, I saw this one indeed. Yeah. Yeah, this is where I said like, oh, this looks like Code Vein.
Time. For some, it heals.
This is a walking flashlight.
For others,
sorry, I had to make that joke, bro. Okay.
And for our world, it promises only oblivion.
Okay.
Our hopes lost long ago.
Bye.
But you...
That was a nice symbolism right there, where the candles blew out when she
have the power to change,
you know,
all of
evaporated.
If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin?
That's a whole different meaning of Heart Window. Alright, this gives a whole different meaning of Heart Window.
Could you undo the sins of ruin?
Yo, god damn, bro, I just realized, bro. Why is she so thick, dude? What the hell, bro? God damn.
In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Oh boy. Enemy. Oh, we're getting some little gameplay here. Hold up. Ooh. Ooh, double wielding? Ice powers? A bike. Oh, damn. Jeez, yo, Wolverine in this bitch. Code Vein 2. That was quite the announcement trailer, not gonna lie. Alright, so next up is the release date reveal trailer. Here we go. So, we'll see, well, when the release date is gonna be. Bro. God damn. Wow, okay. First frame, huh? Alright.
Another world snuffed from existence.
Damn! This just blew up that
Focus.
space?
Our true objective is to save this world, our current world.
Need I remind you that tampering with history is strictly forbidden?
I think we don't care. Wait, what? Yo, what is that, like, demon hound called with, like, the 3 heads? Is that, like, Cerberus or something? Yo, what? Yo, this, like, so far, this game has a lot of style. I'm not gonna lie. This looks really sick so far. Whoa!
It's time I faced my past.
Damn!
Let's go.
Okay, the lolly companion, of course. It's an anime game after all. Oh, she transforms into a sword. Of course she does. Oh, wait, no, she just... Okay, she just disappears. I guess. Alright. Yo!
Pay your dues!
Damn! These bosses look pretty sick, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they don't look generic whatsoever. What? Bro, that looks so cool. Alright, there's the release date, ladies and gentlemen. January 30th. 30th. 2026. I mean, I won't be pre-ordering, but like, so far, honestly, if they release a demo, I would definitely try it. Let's be honest. Oh boy, okay, let's see. Let's see what Bandit Demco has to offer, okay? Swipe more co, as I like to call it sometimes. Okay, so the full game, okay, duh, right? Pre-order bonus, stylized forma set, okay. Weapon, Twin Fang of the Lone Wolf. Okay, you get some weapons, and you get face paint. Right, okay. Is that the extra 20 bucks? We'll see. All right, here is the collector's edition. Okay. The collector's edition has the full game, a figurine of 18 centimeters of the, well, female protagonist, I suppose, right? Metal case and an art book. Okay, that look pretty cool. Obviously, the pre-order bonus is included. And then we have the Ultimate Edition content, which is Code Vein character costume set. Okay. Play earlier. Okay, so you get like a, I'm assuming a 3 days ahead. Digital mini art book and soundtrack expansion DLC and custom outfit pack. Okay, so they are releasing no like content outside of the expansion DLC, which I don't know what it, you know, includes. What else? Oh, this is just a bigger, okay, with more information. Okay, so the 3 days ahead, I was right. That's a new, you know, unfortunate new game concept now. They're just releasing the game on the original release time, and then they let people who pay less wait 3 days longer, you know. But anyway, so the custom outfit pack, the expansion pack, I'm more excited about. Experience a new story with additional companion characters. Okay, so it is a new story. So it is actual content. It's not just like some OC outfits or whatever. Okay. I don't see anything new. And there's the same stuff, but shown again, I suppose. Yeah, nothing new here. Alright, so next up is the Code Vein developer message. Here we go.
本作は2019年に発売されたコードウェインの新作になります。滅びに瀕した。
Damn, 2019? It's that old? God damn.
前
Project
作ではありが
beginnings.
たいことに全世界で400万本と非常に多くの方に手に取っていただくことが
4
できました。
million? Damn.
手応えを感じ。
さらにボスとの死闘感を発展させることができれば、もっと多くのプレイヤーに手に取ってもらい満足してもらうことができると考えました。またストーリー体験をより発展させるためにコードベイン2では時間というテーマを取り入れました。過去と現在といった時間の広がりや過去に介入するという歴史改変の要素によってドラマティックな体験を強めています。歴史改変は非常にエキサイティングなテーマでありつつ、前作で描いてきたものも否定しかねないという側面もあります。ですのでコードベイン2では前作と共通する要素を持ちながらも新しい世界観として構築しました。
Okay, so you don't necessarily need to play the first game to play the second game, but they will reference stuff and like show stuff from the first game that if you played it, you will recognize. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I personally never beaten this game, or the first game. Obviously, this game is not out yet. More because my PC couldn't really run the game. I think I bought it and it ran like garbage. I somehow still put 111 hours into the game. I don't know how that happened. I'm not gonna lie. That's a blur to me. I don't remember anything about that game whatsoever. 111 hours. That's kind of crazy. Minutes. Not hours. Not hours, okay? Don't get twisted. Minutes.
前作コードベインでは吸血鬼というモチーフを独自の解釈で人が変異するものとして表現してきました。今作では歴史の影に常に
Bro, that NPC, bruh. Woo, they were cooking.
隠れて存在して悠久の時を生きてきた存在として吸血鬼を描いています。中に格納されている吸血鬼の心臓がジェイルと呼ばれる装備で、これによって吸血鬼のさまざまな力を引き出し戦うことができます。
Pretty cool.
吸血鬼と吸血鬼ハンターは敵対する存在でありながら世界の滅びに際して共に抗う共存関係にあります。時間を超越した不死の存在である吸血鬼と限られた時間の中を生きる人間、この両者の間に描かれる特別な関係性が今作のドラマのポイント。
But can you play as the woman? Can you play as the female character or not? Because so far I only seen gameplay of the male character. And I believe in Code Vein 1 you could create your own character. Like, are we going back to like, you know, very consciously designed male character protagonist, or is it still gonna be an OC driven kind of thing?
時に彼らの命運に関わる歴史的な出来事に立ち会うことになります。
Bro, that guy looks so cold. What? Nah, bro got a golden ear, dude.
の手で壁を乗り越えて歴史を変えていくという体験に手応えと達成感を味わってほしいです。ボスは歴史上の出来事と関連した存在ですので、歴史改変の影響を受けて変化することもあります。実際に対峙した時には驚くこともあるでしょうし、そこにまた一つのドラマ性を感じてもらえると思います。
Okay.
吸血鬼ハンターである主人公は任務の途中で命を落としてしまいます。その主人公に自らの心臓を分け与えて蘇生させたのが吸血鬼の少女ルー・マグメルです。共に旅をしていく中でさまざまな吸血鬼たちとの出会いが待っています。水没都市というエリアで出会うことになるのが吸血鬼のジョゼ・アンジュです。彼女は水没都市を統括して生き残った吸血鬼や人々を保護するべく戦っています。バディとして共闘する際には自分の身の丈よりも大きな斬馬刀を振り回したパワフルな戦闘を得意としており、周囲を巻き込む炎によって広範囲の敵を攻撃するといった好戦的なスタイルです。
Pretty cool.
仲間を今作のキャラクターデザインには前作同様小林くるみが参加しています。吸血鬼の設定を刷新するにあたり一人一人のキャラクターのデザインにかなりの時間をかけてすり合わせながらデザインしました。人とは異なる種族である吸血鬼にはいく
I see something, you know, it's obvious, but I just want to point it out. There's like these gold things in every character. Maybe this has something to do with the vampirification stuff that they're talking about.
の一部が欠けてしまいます。その欠けた部分を吸血鬼の力が補うことで金継ぎされたような姿となります。ルーで言えば胸元や両足、ジョゼは左目や首元、バレンティンは左腕と失われた体と金継ぎのような衣装が見て取れるかと思います。
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. The gold stuff. They're like, what is it called? Protagonist gives a mission, guides them through their spirit. Greater the power of a revenant at birth, the more of its body is missing. Okay, so yeah, I see. Okay, so we are not very powerful then because we are missing like barely anything.
ルーで言えば胸元や両足。
Yeah, we can see it in her legs and her chest. Yeah, we can definitely see that. God damn, bro. Like, they gave her thighs for days.
失われた体と金継ぎのような
That's
衣
cool,
装が
bro.
見
You
て
got a
取れる
whole
かと思いま
golden
す。
arm. Gameplay partner system.
アクション
Alright.
については前作で好評だったケレン味のあるアクションをより充実させつつ、組み合わせやカスタマイズによって自分の戦術スタイルを構築できるようにしています。基本戦術は吸血攻撃を軸に設計されています。武器で攻撃をしながら隙を見て吸血を行うことでイコルというリソースを獲得できます。このイコルを消費することで術式と伝承術式という強力な行動を繰り出すことができます。術式は 近接攻撃、遠距離攻撃、防御、回避手段など敵や状況に合わせたさまざまな選択肢があります。伝承術式は装備している武器とは別に遠距離からの攻撃を可能にする弓、隙がある反面当たれば大ダメージを与えられる巨大剣などを一時的に呼び出して戦うことができます。驚いてもらえるような派手なものもありますので、本編でいろいろ付け替えながら遊んでみてほしいと思います。また吸血攻撃のバリエーションも前作以上にあり、ジェイルという装備を切り替えることで変更することができます。シリーズの特徴であるステータスを気軽に変更できるブラッドコードも充実していますので、さらに自由度の高い組み合わせを楽しんでいただけると思います。
Nice! That's good. That's a really good game feature. Oh, here we go.
ご
Custom
好評いただいたキャラ
customization.
クターカスタマイズは今作でももちろんありますので、自分の分身として主人公をデザインすることができます。カスタマイズの選択肢も前作よりも充実しているので楽しんでいただ
More.
けると
Okay,
思います。
that's good. That's good.
それではキャラクターカスタマイズを見ていきましょう。
Okay.
今作ではですね、体型についても
Okay, so we've got height, head size, base appearance, added base body, base size.
非常に細かなパラメータの設定が可能になっております。ベースの体型を選びつつ
Right. Okay, I see. I see what base appearance means now.
細かなですね部位の調整等も可能になっております。
Bro, what?
次に髪型の設定です。基本的な髪型を一覧から選んで
That's a lot of
ベ
hairs.
ースの髪型を決める形になります。今作では髪型の設定項目も非常に細かくなっており、気に入った髪型を自分好みにカスタマイズすることができます。髪の色に関しても全体を調整するだけではなく、
The
先
edges
端
you
やベ
make,
ースの色、さらに
they're
ですね
not like
メッシュのような
significant,
表
but
現
they
も可能にな
are
っております。
Okay.
髪の変わる具合の調整も可能になっています。
What?
続いて顔の調整です。ベースとなる顔を選んだ後に各パーツの細かな調整ができます。
Okay.
耳の角度だけでなく尖り方、そして歯のタイプ、非常に細かな設定が可能になっています。
Bro, what?
アニメに登場するようなキャラクターを構築できる、そのコンセプトをもとにさまざまな設定項目があります。
Bro, you can say whatever you want, but Asian developers know what's up with customization, man. Like, I recently played, like, the Skate demo, you know, Skate 4 or Skate 2025, however they want to call it. That shit, it buns, bro. I swear to God. Like, that customization is straight garbage. First of all, it has type A and B body size. They don't have female and male, so that's already an issue for me. Because then you get, like, these damn atrocity characters. But regardless, but they had like nothing. There was like nothing you could actually customize. Like you could like barely choose between a couple of hairstyles here and there, and like it was horrible. You know, especially for like a game franchise which you would like expect to be, you know, very inclusive, right? But it was not inclusive whatsoever. But this, bro, look at all these options, my guy.
瞳についても非常に個性を発揮できる設定項目が揃っております。次にご紹介するのは今作の新たな調整項目です。
Bro, you can even paint your nails, bro. And it doesn't matter how much. You can even like do different like length of nail. Like what?
今作では爪の色をですね、自由にカスタマイズしていただくことができます。小さなところですが、ご自身のキャラクターの個性の発揮に活用していただければと思います。今作の世界観の特徴の一つでもある金継ぎの調整も可能です。続いて衣装です。今作も様々な個性の発揮ができる衣装が揃っております。衣装のカラーリングに加えて、それぞれの部位のオンオフ、これによって同じ衣装でも
You can remove sleeves. Alright, listen, man. I'm not saying this makes a game great, okay? I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, like, I've never seen this before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, what game do you remember has options such as remove sleeve or two sleeves, remove a belt, remove what's that called for a pants? What is the sleeve equivalent of pants? Pants leg or trouser leg? Oh, okay. You can remove a side of your pants. Even like you can even expose your tummy if you want. Like, bro, the customization in this game is like nothing I've seen before.
自分の個性をですね、より詳細に発揮できるようになっています。基本の衣装に加えて グローブ、そしてブーツのカスタマイズも可能です。
Of
組み合わ
course!
せを変えることでキャラクターとしてのイメージを調整していただければと思います。本作のキャラクターカスタマイズは前作でご好評いただいたポイントを徹底的に分析してより多くのバリエーションとより強い個性の発揮ができるようにパワーアップしております。複雑なカスタマイズが苦手な方でも簡単に魅力的なキャラクターを作ることができますので。
Bro, people are going to make some wild designs with this, dude. Listen, chat, I'm not going to say I'm convinced, but they're very convincing. Like, I have not seen like much of the gameplay yet, but just only the customization. Like, I think if you make a game where you can create your own character, right? Customization is like one of the most key aspects of, well, the game, right? And last but not least, we have the actual gameplay presentation. Here we go. 15 minutes of gameplay.
Peggy 16.
Okay. That was already quite the snippet.
Hello, and welcome to a gameplay presentation of Code Vein 2.
Yeah, like no offense, alright, but I'm just gonna skip to the gameplay, okay? I've just watched all the developers talk about this game. I don't need to hear this guy talk about the game.
Without further ado, let's get into the action.
Okay, so he's actually going to like go into more depth of the character customization. So I kinda actually just want to see, alright?
Before we take you into the action proper, we've got to create a character. And Code Vein 2 features an extremely robust character creator suite of options. Right now we're looking at some of the presets that you can pick from, but you can create your character down to the last detail. Eyes, hair, scars, all kinds of different things that you can tweak and design to your exact specifications. But if you feel like just picking one of the presets and getting right into the action, you can do that too. As you can see, we have all kinds of different hairstyles, all kinds of different options to pick from. And you can spend a lot of time in this character creator. I know I have. And you can get things just right. You can spend hours in here if you want.
Yep.
But you can also just take a preset. The presets are also awesome, and they come with some really cool outfits. But you can, again, it's not just setting your makeup. It's not just setting your eyes. You're going to be picking your outfit completely. Hats, accessories, masks, capes, whatever you want. You know, they're all here from the very serious to the very goofy options. They're all available for you, depending on what you want to do. I mean, look at these hats. Look, I definitely want to go with, look at those ears. I want some of those. I'm getting a pair of those. So that's my character.
Why the crowns,
they're all available,
like, levitate above you, bro? That's kind of annoying.
Masks.
Like, why don't they actually rest on the head? Come on, bro. Like, that can't be that difficult, surely.
They're all available for you, depending on what you want to do. I mean, look at these hats. Look, I definitely want to go with, look at those ears. I want some of those. I'm getting a pair of those. So that's my character. But you can create yours however you like.
A halo? Okay.
As you can see here, it extends to full outfits that you can have too. I'm thinking you might spend a lot of time in here if you're one of those players that likes to really customize your character. And if you don't, that's what the presets are for. Just grab and go. Once you've got your character set up to look at, you can change all these other aspects of it too. Get the great screenshot, share it with your friends, and we're getting right into it.
There's a photo mode? Oh boy. We're actually just getting like the game. Like this guy is literally playing the game. That's our guy talk.
As I feared, the memories may still take some time to return. Forgive me. I certainly didn't mean.
That's like one of my worst like things about like games that like where you can customize your character, or it is like a very bland like run-of-the-mill kind of character. They don't talk. Like even when you get like options in the game, like they don't speak the options. Like I think that's the least you can do, right? Like that's the main character of the game and it doesn't talk. Like that's so dumb to me.
My name is Lou Magmel. I am a revenant.
Yeah, very boring. Interesting, I mean.
We are off to the races. This is Lou.
Don't care, I want gameplay. Alright, so 4 minutes of cutscenes later, we're finally in some gameplay. Here we go.
Lavinia and Lou are basically going to be your companions here at the beginning here to get you through this, the concept of...
Ugh, god, never mind, it's not gameplay, it's just walking simulator.
We've now entered a ruins area, which is sort of an introductory dungeon area.
Actual gameplay.
And here you're getting a quick taste of the combat. We're getting some blocking,
perfect
some
blocks.
rolling. You can see these little slashes accumulate on the enemies there. Those are bleeds, and we can capitalize on that.
Oh, he got whooped
by attacking with the jail item, which will give us iCore, which is the resource we're going to be using to facilitate our special attacks and special abilities.
Right.
So it's very important in the pace of combat to, you know, put some slashes on the enemy and then essentially acquire them to keep your pool of resources high. With this introductory sword, we've got this nice little, as you can see, sort of a dash lunge attack, which can help us close the distance down very quickly, get in and out of combat easily. It's a very useful introductory move that you'll have on your starting blade.
I'm not a huge fan of the camera, but I think you could probably tweak it a little bit, right?
Here, getting behind them, executing a nice little stagger and a crit attack.
Oh, there you go.
Tons of damage.
Jeez.
Great way to take out opponents.
Yeah, this is like my issue, right? Like the main character doesn't talk. Like, why is this chick not saying like, yeah, rip it harder? Okay, maybe not like that, you know, insane, but like, you know, like say something, man. I don't know, a moan, like anything, bro. Like, I hate that shit, man. Like, it's the main character, and that bitch just doesn't fucking talk.
And we have swapped weapons to the bayonet. This is an interesting weapon archetype in the game. You'll find different varieties of this. It does allow for both ranged and melee combat. So you'll need ammunition to do the ranged, but it's got quite an interesting moveset, as you can see.
What the hell?
As well. So this is a really cool sort of versatile playstyle that you can employ if you like bayonets.
Right.
It's pretty useful here in this area here as we're trying to navigate these narrow corridors and two ranged enemies that are shooting us from afar. So the bayonet will let us shoot back, as well as get in their face.
Yeah, but they don't really aim well, though. Look at this. Like, the enemies don't predict where you're gonna go.
Of course, the bayonets, again,
that makes it a lot easier.
So our companion Noah is talking to us right now, but you don't see him on the screen.
Thank God.
That's because he's currently assimilated.
Right.
So in this game, you're going to have...
At least you have somebody talking in the game, but... Oh, I hate Navi kind of characters, man. Like, oh, look, dude, look at that. Oh, this is a feature of the game. Why won't you do this? Because this game needs to do that. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, all right? Just let me play the game. I hate companions, bro. Companions suck, all right? Yeah, sure, if you want, you know, to know how the game works without, you know, trying to figure it out yourself, I get that, all right? But, like... God, can games just not just give us options to like shut the fuck up? Like, just make them shut the fuck up. That's all I ask.
Quite an unusual weapon, as you can see, sort of hovering behind us. It's a very unique playstyle and very different than a lot of the other
floating hands, bro.
And we're going in there. There we go.
It doesn't seem to be very good at the game.
And yeah, in these ruins again, lots of little things to pick up as you go through. So here we are.
The game looks pretty good, though.
First major boss of the game, and as you can see, we've got our partner Noah with us to help on this fight.
Okay, first boss battle.
He'll be trying to take some of the boss's attention, doing some damage. Every partner has their own special abilities and attacks that they bring to the table, so really handy to have during these big boss battles. But of course, you're still going to have to be doing quite a bit of dodging, blocking, getting in there, and learning the boss moveset as well.
Okay.
You can see we've
healing?
Quite a few bleeds on the...
Oh, no, that's his bleeding. Okay.
So once you've got an enemy nice and bleeding like that, you know, you can capitalize on that with the jail item, which we haven't talked about a whole lot. This is an auxiliary weapon type, and it comes in different forms. So you'll probably see one of them coming up here as we capitalize on what we've done to him. Getting some heals in.
Okay.
And of course, you're going to want to keep your iCore high so you can continue to use your special abilities and powers, which will make a big impact in fights like this. You can see we've got a stagger on there. Now we're going to execute an attack with our jail.
Oh.
Gives you an AoE attack, sort of a cone attack in front of you.
Oh, that's cool.
And, of course, you'll crit with the jail as well anytime you've staggered an opponent. So here we're moving into Phase 2. As you can see, our boss kind of lost his head. There was a cinematic here involved with the Phase 2 transition, but we're keeping that out so we can keep it a surprise later. But with that, he's gained new abilities as he's now holding his head, and he has a whole new moveset due to that.
Right.
And you'll see here we're getting in there with that slash. The starter sword only has one special attack, but it's still very useful. Here we're charging up our jail. Look at that. Getting in with the jail can attack by itself as well, so a nice little spinny scythe attack there with the Reaper jail. And the jails come in different flavors, so depending on your playstyle, you'll pick one that fits the situation. Got the boss back in the corner here, doing some really, really great damage. Of course, with his head now on his arm, he's got all kinds of different attacks, including head lasers. Which
I don't see how you can get hit by this boss battle though. Like,
ooh,
he's very obvious to me.
Good,
I know what the delay is between like dodges and like blocking or whatever, but like.
Well, that was a really good attempt.
I do think this guy is not very good at the game.
Thanks for joining us today for this taste of Code Vein 2's
Oh, great. You're ending on a loss, my guy? Nah, listen, dude. Come on. Come on. You can't end on a loss. Yeah, this guy's not a real gamer, bro. This guy's just some, like, I don't know, like a journalist or something. Like, come on. Hey, anyway, I mean, he gave us some insight, you know, he gave us some, well, maybe, in my opinion, a little bit too much information about the game that I don't care about. I'll be skipping through this a little bit because there's a lot of boring stuff. He's just yapping about, like, oh, this gun can reload. Brr. Yeah, cool, bro. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the final video that they uploaded. Yeah, I mean, Code Vein 2 is definitely interesting. There's a lot of game mechanics that look cool. It doesn't look very unique, you know, like it looks like your typical run-of-the-mill Dark Souls clone, right? Anime Dark Souls kind of thing. But this looks more action RPG than like Dark Souls or like Elden Ring is. Like there's like these special powered up, you know, super attacks, you know, very anime. The customization for the characters is quite insane, I'm not gonna lie, which is a good thing. Honestly, that's really like the most strongest thing I could say about the game so far. The gameplay looks okay, but this could be just, you know, this guy not really being very good, not using all the tools in the game to, you know, the best extent that you can, or like a better extent than he did. I'm not judging the game based on only his gameplay. We'll see more gameplay from other people later down the line, I'm assuming. I don't think they're gonna just, you know, keep it at this, especially if you've seen what games are doing right currently about like their campaign, you know, their commercials, you know, how they advertise the game. And like we've seen lately that we have a lot of more advertising of games lately, like especially like on Twitter. They're like posting more stuff on Twitter and like YouTube, you know, to actually make people you know, recognize and like reach people that might like this game, you know. Like speaking about that, let's see if there's a Code Vein 2. Okay, so they have a Twitter page, but there's nothing new on it that we didn't already see in the YouTube videos. Yeah, no. I mean, some concept arts, I suppose. Some cosplays. Other like band stuff. They had like an event recently or something. And now I'm already in 2020, and that's the last time they released a DLC for the first game, I believe. So yeah, they don't really advertise the game as much as, for example, like this new Sonic Racing game does. That game had like such insane advertisements. I think they're lacking a little bit, but I mean, you know, the game is like how many months away now? September, so October, November, December, at least 3 months away. Anyway, with that being said, that was the video. Let me know what you thought about the video in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe. That's about it. Take care, chat.